Who knows what this tuber is? It's edible, in the sunflower family, and humans like to eat it, critters like to eat it. The blooms are gorgeous yellow. I bet y'all know it. Jerusalem artichoke. It's a really cool plant. And when Steve mowed this area here, part of one of our thickets of edible crops, a lot of these tubers got exposed. And so we're going to take them around on our tour, and we are going to tuck them into some other areas. Jerusalem artichokes seem to really like this area of the old garden. It's really rich and pretty moist. There's another area they grow near our pine trees, and it's on the west line, and it's a lot drier. They get a lot smaller over there. I'd say in here they can sometimes be 8 feet, 10 feet tall. Over there they're maybe 4 feet, and because it's drier they seem to get a lot more of one of the mildews, but not in here. If you put them in a rich, moist soil, be ready for their size. They will be huge, but they are magnificent, and you should most definitely grow them if you are in range, and if you love sunflowers, and if you love feeding wildlife and yourself. Steve is planting some of these Jerusalem artichoke tubers on the west end of the orchard, where he also mowed this year. And y'all, we gotta be honest quick about that. We won't be mowing this much next year. We're thinking about just going through and cutting out some of the woodies that we don't like. This is benefiting the robins. They love to come in and be able to have access to the exposed soil, but there's nobody else in here. All the birds are in the real thick plant areas. Okay, so he picked this spot though for the artichokes because it is moist on this end. We used to have a path through here, and we actually shut it down because the path was growing such great plants since it's so moist. We had planted into the sod in this area, and the plants were just moving right out into the path because they're so happy. And we thought they need to be living here. We don't need to be trampling on them. So we shut that path down. And these Jerusalem artichokes should just go bonkers in here, and they will be absolutely magnificent. The path that we kept open, it puts us a lot closer to the road right up there, but it's drier and higher, and no plants are moving into that zone. So it just made sense. A lot of what we do here, and I know that's what you're doing where you are, is just paying attention and then adjusting if what you initially thought was right, but then turns out to be wrong or not as great, then just change it. And so that's what we're doing. And hopefully these sunflowers take hold and say, yes, I want to grow here.